Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? This your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And for all the returning family that's coming back, you already know peace and blessings. I'll give y'all some time to tune in. Um, Hope everybody had a blessed and productive Sunday. Hope everybody got through the day calmly, smoothly. Hope everybody is home relaxing or just getting home to relax. Prayers to those in Florida, especially with that storm that blew through. I know some of y'all probably had little issues like either electrical issues or whatever, but the main thing is that you survived another hurricane, and hopefully everything that you have and needed is intact. Hey, Marley, blessings, royal blessings, sis. Um, I don't know how long it will be on this live tonight. Title is self-explanatory. Um, I'm about to jump right into it. Um, it's more along the lines of a question: what do you choose, unity or destruction? Now, if you choose unity, then that means you choosing to build with your community, build with the people who are like-minded in your community. You know, strengthening up the bonds of the young kids and everybody else in particular. But if you choosing destruction, what you're choosing is violence, death, ignorance, you know, you name it on that negative aspect, that's what you're asking for if you choosing destruction. Chill will salute. Like I said, it's becoming crucial and now is becoming more crucial than ever. Um, First things first, I'm gonna say this. Again, to some of you parents out there who have kids, whether they're teenagers or they young and they just please pay attention to your kids at all times. Make sure that they are not getting into any type of situations or dangers that they don't necessarily need to be into. I'm saying that because I just literally had a situation not too long ago while I'm at work. Now, the old me wasn't that kid. I'd have slapped fire out them and then worried about whatever later. And I'm not promoting none of that, but some of them need to get violated. And I say that because there's no way you're gonna tell me you're comfortable as a kid telling another grown man. And this is another thing y'all need to stop informing and enforcing. Stop using those three words that get people hurt all the time. I don't care if you're young or old. Stop using that unless you're really prepared for the backlash behind it. Like, I'm serious. Like, there's no way you comfortable as a kid telling a grown man to suck your dick. Now, if I was the old me, I would have mopped the floor with both of them and then found out exactly where the hell they lived at. And I'd have brought them to their parents and told them the situation. And we would have handled that from there. The new me still kind of on those lines, but I already know when it comes. You can't tell people nowadays shit about their kids because they swear, but now their kids is all perfect. No, if the kids are not fucking getting the right type of balance at home, when they come out in these streets, a lot of times they're gonna do a lot of stupid shit, especially if they follow in the wrong crowds. Let's just keep that real. Yo, really salute, bro. Yo, Hood, what's good, bro? You already know, hit the like button on the way in. Now, I could have been the old me, and I could have really wilded out on them and fessed them up so badly they would have never thought to even say those words out their mouth again. But there's no need to because they still ran. One of them thought they was even going to try to throw their hands, but the funny part is I ain't even have to throw my hands. My voice strong enough as it is, scared the fuck out of them. Like, as cold as it is outside, you mean to tell me you are trying to trespass in an area that you're not supposed to be trespassing in? There's a million cameras everywhere, and you think that you're not gonna get ran down on, or somebody probably wasn't gonna pop up out the blue? Some of y'all young kids is really losing your minds, and it's sad because it's probably coming from the shit you seeing at home or the shit that you hanging around. They're crazy, man. Pay and blessings, sis. You know, shit is crazy, man. See, like I said, if I was the old me and knowing my tipper, it'd have been over for them. But then again, I'm like, you know what? I was young once. But the only difference was I wasn't telling no grown man or woman to suck my dick. I wasn't telling no grown man or woman or saying anything along those lines where I know I could have got checked. These kids nowadays are saying whatever they want to say and they're not getting checked. And some of y'all parents are allowing that shit to happen and it needs to fucking stop. Period. You got to teach these kids something better than what you're teaching them. And I'm calling it down the middle, not just the females, the males too. I'm calling it down the middle. Period. Because this shit is getting crucial. Nowadays, the kids are more disrespectful now than we was back in the day. Like, come on, that don't make no sense whatsoever. The look on my face once he said it, I could have fucking ripped his damn neck open. But then I'm like, this is a whole young kid. A kid that should have been in the fucking house by now, especially school is tomorrow. But these are how I know these is local kids. And this is not and you know what's funny? It's not even our own kind this time. That's the sad part. See, sometimes I'm used to bullshit and it be our own. But then again, I've seen some shit that don't be our own. It be a little bit of everybody. Like, it just goes to show you it doesn't matter what racial system it is. You're gonna always have that small bunch that do dumb shit that make people look bad as a whole. That right there, you didn't even need to fucking do. Like, what was your whole purpose of coming into a vicinity? To do what? To mess around and then camera on you is 4K. They'll find out exactly who the hell you are or where the hell you last went to, and sure enough, they will be knocking on your fucking door. You know? That's another thing I'm gonna bring up. Some of y'all kids out here putting your hands up and fighting the elderly folks. You sitting over here fighting folks that you know probably disabled, can't really defend themselves, and y'all thinking that shit is cool. And then some of y'all adults is just allowing it to happen. And instead of y'all fucking recording all day, y'all need to get up and fucking take some action. It's just that simple. Hey, Sarah, blessings. You know, like I said, it's getting real crucial out here. Some of y'all gonna have to get y'all kids. Cause I'm not gonna lie, with the field that I'm in, I'm a different type of breed. And if I feel any type of violation, they're gonna get violated. Period. It's just how that works. I could be called cool collective, but when you say 3 words that I know for a fact is gonna trigger, okay, I'm gonna show you what to suck on. Cause I ain't never invite nobody, and it's not gonna start happening now. And that's a word right there that y'all gotta stop fucking using and infusing with these kids. Suck my dick, suck my dick. Oh, wait, public service announcement to some of you youngins that are using that shit. What happens if a nigga do decide to say, all right, well, let me do it then? What you gonna do then when that happens? You ain't thinking about that, are you? Fucking, like, use your mind sometimes. You was born, right? You was born to use your brain and to maneuver in life. But when you saying stupid shit or just saying foul shit that you know for a fact is going to have some sort of consequence to it, why you keep saying it for? Anthony, salute, bro. You know, this is what I'm saying. There's too much shit going on. Some of y'all parents are allowing your kids to do the things that you know for a fact should be done. And I'm not saying all, I said some. Cause I know some parents that ain't having that shit at all. And they ain't give a fuck then and they ain't give a fuck now. Not near so won't walk through this house or walk through this room and think that they are above the authority. And authority is as stands. If you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, if you not trying to get yourself situated to so you can do something better in life, you got to get out. I know parents just like that. If you're not following by the rules and regulations, guess what? You can go live wherever you want to live, but you're going to see it's not going to be easy as you think it is. Alpha, blessings, sis. Rachel, blessings. Come on. Like, that right there just shows, like I said. And now I come to find out, I had to really think about it. Once that little one just said, suck my dick, I had to think about it. This is the same little motherfuckers a couple weeks ago try to hop into another area. And I'm like, when you get hurt, nigga, you can't blame nobody but yourself because you're being stupid and idiotic. Some people want to do shit for the thrill, but guess what? Sometimes that thrill ain't always going to fucking satisfy your urge. And you should have an urge in life to want to succeed, man. Like I said, do you choose unity or do you choose destruction? And some of y'all are choosing destruction because you were destructively being around the wrong type of influences. And then who is left holding the bag at the end of the day? The parents. You know? Yo, Blackout, salute, man. OG Sonny Blanco, salute. Scotland, salute, my guy. You know? Yeah, you definitely gonna have to start getting in tune, man. Some of the people in the community gonna have to start getting in tune too and start checking some of these youngins. When you see these youngins out here, I don't give a fuck if they in a group of 1,000. You see them doing some shit that you know is immorally wrong, like probably fighting the elderly or disabled, or then you see they try to accost the young women. Nah, you got to stand on that. Fuck that. And I don't know why some of y'all think that it's cool to really do that shit. Some of y'all youngins are really bugging out and losing your mind. And because the things that you see and the things that you hear, you think it's cool to really put that shit into fruition. It's not cool at all. The only thing it's showing is that at some point in time, you're going to get humbled in the wrong fashion. And a lot of y'all would want to just say, you know what? Let me humble myself, period. Some of y'all young folks don't understand how lucky y'all are to be alive. Some people ain't even make it past the age of 5. Some people ain't even get a chance to get on this earth. Some people might not live as long as you. You're not thinking about things along those lines, are you? You know? This is the sad part. Like, when is enough enough? Like I said, I could have been old. If I was the old person, I wasn't trying to hear nothing. I'd have beat snot out of both of them and then worried about whoever I had to worry about. And I was with the shits because I'm still with the shits. But it's just the principle that I didn't change my ways to a degree. I don't got to put my hands on you for every situation. Nah. If I could avoid the situation the best way possible, I'm going to avoid it. And if I got to address something the right way, I'm going to address it the right way. And if I can't do either or, then we already know what time it is. It's up and it's stuck. But for the fact that you had that audacity as a youngin to tell somebody that's way older than you, that's old enough to be your brother, probably your father, for you to tell somebody suck my dick and then have no remorse about it, that just goes to show you your parents ain't shit neither. And your parents deserve all the backlash just like you deserve the backlash. Period. It's time to stop choosing all these destructive paths and start choosing the paths that's going to bring us united again, man. Keep saying that shit. Like, there's so many different things that we could change as a whole. And we got to change this shit for the better. Because these young ones is getting too out of fucking pocket, you know? You know? Like, my thing is, you never, and that's the truth. Yo, that's the truth. But then again, guess what? At some point in life, you're going to have to take accountability and credibility for the shit that you say and do. You can't continuously run around telling people suck your dick and then thinking somebody is not going to fucking stop you at some point in time. You cannot continue abusing and trying to accost older folks like some people are going to tolerate that. I get where you coming from, though, bro. Some of them haven't been taught accountability and critical thinking. Yes, That's the truth right there. But in the same token, at some point in your life, you have to make that decision on what's right and what's wrong. And some of y'all kids know the shit that y'all doing is wrong. But you just want to go with it because you want to be so fucking well liked. You want to be in the crowd so badly that now look, when shit does hit the field, shit does get south, now you crying for your mother. You crying for your father. And some of y'all know y'all not built for no type of penitentiary wall at all, man. And you know why they afraid of it? You want to know why though, Royal? The reason why a lot of them are scared is because, like I said, the things that have been put into play. If you discipline your kid, even if it's a slight mark on them, they're going to assume that the kid is being abused. No, I remember one of my boys that I shoot. I didn't know his skin was so like he marks easily. To this day, he still marks easily. You know, his moms ain't do nothing but pop him twice on his arm, and I remember his whole shoulder was red. The first thing they wanted to say was, "Oh, you want to No, no, I popped him on his shoulder for doing something he wasn't supposed to do. He just bruises easily." See, this is what some people fail to realize too. Some people do bruise easily. So that does not automatically mean somebody's being abused. If you don't know the background on shit, you shouldn't just be quick to assume that somebody's being abused and open up a case on anybody. This should be a public service announcement too to you ACS workers and all you other people who be trying to just snatch up family homes and shit and break up the dynamics that's already broken up. If you know for a fact, if you did your background, your research, you wouldn't even bother to put a lot of these fucking cases on people that don't need it. The ones that really do need it, y'all still letting them go through the cracks. Y'all still not giving two shits. And this is exactly why shit is still happening now. And if the kids ain't being abused, guess what? If they are being abused mentally, they start being the fucking mental abusers when they get older. You know? It's fucking crazy. Like, I don't see how some of y'all parents lost y'all fucking way. Y'all really lost y'all way of being a fucking parent. You worried about government taking your kid. You worried about this. You worried about that. You are allowing certain shit to happen. And then now look, this is what I'm saying. It has to get back to disciplinary actions when it comes to these kids. I don't care. You're gonna have to discipline some of them, and you don't necessarily have to physically discipline some of them, but you're still gonna have to discipline. It's just that simple. Like I said, me coming up, I've never told not one grown man, not even none of the OGs that's still living out here. I ain't never not once say suck my dick to them. I ain't never not once get out of pocket. And even if I thought I got out of pocket, they was already checking it before time. These kids nowadays is like they come on, man. It's like some of y'all scared to say anything. That don't mean shit. Take certain things away from these kids, and you guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. They just this fucking scared. You take the guns away from the kids, prime example, what they going if they can't fight, what are they relying on? Nothing. Now they stuck now. They don't know what to do. Exactly. Because half of them ain't built for that shit. And half of them should only be on that shit if it's coming to policing and doing whatever for your community the right way. Like I said, stop fucking worry. See, our parents got to stop worrying about these dead. Stop worrying about ACS. Stop worrying about all these other little fucking things going on, and definitely let your fucking kids' school know. Look, I'm one of those parents. If my kid come in here looking a little something, it's probably because he said or did something, and I disciplined them like I'm supposed to. And as you see, if ain't nothing wrong with my kid is not coming to school unproperly dressed. My kid ain't coming to school looking all out of place and out of pocket. If he ain't coming with something broken on him or nothing like that, don't think about opening no fucking case or trying to even get involved in anything. Let me be the parent I'm supposed to be and discipline my kid the way I see fit. That's it. Kids, oh, salute. You know? Yeah, and that's another thing they got to stop doing. Some of y'all got to stop jumping in these fucking things that don't concern you. I'm breaking everything down the middle tonight, but I'm starting with these kids first. Because after this situation just now, yeah, my blood boiled a little bit. Because that's part of me still like, all right, I know you local kids. I'm going to find out who your parents are. And when I find out who your parents are, I'm going to tell them exactly the words that was coming out your mouth. And then I'm going to find out what they're going to do about it. Because the next time you might not be so lucky with me. And I ain't even the one. If my other boy would have been on, he wouldn't have thought twice about it because he got kids of his own sometimes that get out of pocket and he got to check their asses. So this would have been another night for either one of us checking somebody because they need to be checked. Man. Yeah, no doubt, bro. You already. Nah, bro. You're not really late, son. It's just I'm just breaking down some shit, man. And like I said, the title is self-explanatory. Like I said, these kids right now are taking a destructive path and nobody's trying to check them or even trying to stand up and say, nah, we gotta really do right by them. Like I said, for you as a kid to tell a grown man or woman to suck your dick, you are asking for the wrong type of fucking problems. Because some people are not going to tolerate that. And some people are not going to be as kind as me. Some people are really going to bust your snot box open and then fucking bring you to a parent or whoever they need to bring you to. So I'm just saying, there's too much shit going on. Y'all really gotta check these kids, man. And if the parents can't check them, as a community, sometimes you're gonna have to check these kids, especially if they doing the wrong fucking shit. Period. Doesn't matter. Patty, blessings. You know, come on. Like I said, everything starts from home. Yes, we know that. But in the same token, some of y'all act like you scared to really put your foot there in your own homes. I'll be damned if I got kids and my kid tell me I'm not doing this. Oh, you not? Watch this. Just as quick as you done said that shit, you'll be in the corner with a dunce hat, holding that book or sitting in the corner. Just that simple. Not gonna tell me as a parent what you not and not what you are and what you're not gonna do. And some of y'all just too friendly with your kids, like I've been saying. And that shit has to stop. There needs to be a boundary with that. Huh? Nah, it's a whole fact, man. Nah, that's a whole fact, bro. There's not enough ass whoopings these days. Because now with all these things in play for these kids, it's like, oh, if you harm the kids in any way, shape, or form, even if you didn't fully harm them, oh, we gonna have to open a case up. We gotta monitor how you parent. No, motherfucker, if you feel you could do so good, how about you take my kid for a week and see what happens? 9 out of 10, you'll be knocking back on that fucking door. You get the right type of kids that you feel for. Oh, okay, guess what? See if you gonna fucking really deal with this shit. And some of y'all act like y'all can raise kids and can't raise shit. And then you got people that don't got kids that trying to tell you better. I don't got no kids, but I got God kids. I got more than 4 God kids. So those is like my kids regardless. The fuck? I done raised a bunch of kids. I raised my brother. Fuck you talking about? One point I was raising my cousins. So yeah. A nigga like me that been around and know enough, I'ma say shit. But you got people that work in these fields that don't have a kid. If they got a kid, they kid ain't fucking listening to them with shit. It's crazy. Anne Marie, blessings. You know. Like I said, it's real critical now. And if some of y'all parents don't get your kids and get yourselves right, you're gonna be crying later on. And you wanna know why you're gonna be crying? Because the first thing that's gonna come out is, oh my baby. Oh, I don't believe this, and I don't believe that. Nah, you believed it. You just didn't want to address it. And that's the problem, man. It's easy to fucking bring kids into the world. The hardest thing to do is try to parent and make sure that your kids are straight for the future. That's the hardest part about it. It's easy to bring a kid in the world. The hell? Tanya, blessings. Shit. Yeah, yo, Pam, that's the whole fact right there. Like I said, the community changed so badly, even to a point where now it's a detriment to the kids. Because now sometimes you try to check the kids, your parents want to get upset. Now you want to, like, come on, man. You can't get mad if somebody's trying to tell you or school, not even, they trying to tell you and they trying to fucking at least, yo, I'm trying to get right with you and get right with your kid so your kid don't be another statistic out here. And that should be the most important thing. If I'm telling you something about your kid and how they moving, you as a parent is supposed to say, you know what? Let me check into that definitely, and I'm gonna see what's what. And then from there, you're supposed to move accordingly. That's all I'm saying. If I back in the days, if I was doing some wild shit, didn't matter if I was in my building or not. If I did some wild shit, 9 out of 10, somebody would have been taking me to my grandmother or my mother. Yo, we caught him out here doing whatever, right? Sometimes I ain't even get a chance to get in the crib, motherfucker. Shit, my moms already knew what the fuck it was. So it's not like I can say I can sit there and lie. That's the problem. Some of y'all still sit here and try to lie and look past that fact. These kids is getting out of pocket now. Some of you parents is out of pocket too, because the minute somebody tell you about your kids or try to warn you about your kids and the dangers that's going on, you want to get upset. Oh, it ain't your kid. You broke his on your own family. Why you worry about this, that, and third? That ignorant type of fucking stance has to leave already, man. Like, it shouldn't be well down the line and now your kid done got clipped or fucked around with, and now you want to, we got to start. No, you should have been thought about that shit. And like I said before, like I said last night, some of y'all women, just like some of y'all men, y'all encourage the dumb shit when it come to the kids. Seen this shit last night too. Got 2 kids, 2 grown ass adults. Instead of them going on about their business, they try to get in the dumb shit. And y'all all a part of it. So it's like, who's the kid and who's the adult here sometimes? It's fucking sad. Some of y'all really think y'all young minded. Like, you're not young minded. Grow the fuck up. You was grown enough to make a decision to have kids. Now it's time for you to be grown enough and start raising them. Point blank, period. Tanya, blessing, sis. Glad you came in too. Cutthroat. You already know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all don't want to get that late night call or that late night knock at the door. So I don't know why the fuck y'all don't think it's time to really get your kids in order and raise them right, raise them better. Come on. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. The more you think about it, and then the more you look at it, it's like it's still continuing to happen, and some people are just letting it happen. I done sat here and had to curse somebody else's kids out because they was cursing at them. Yo, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, but man, get your ass up out of here, man. You know better than that, man. Come on. You don't really want to curse at them sometimes, when they make your blood boil sometimes. Like, this is a whole grown ass man that probably is this person could be your father or your grandfather. Show some fucking respect. It's like y'all don't even have no respect for your elders. But if somebody violates somebody in your family, you quick to want to react. That's another fucking thing you gotta stop doing. Stop fucking provoking shit, and then when it happens too close to your home, now you want to be super thug almighty, and now you want to cry for the fucking defense. Stop doing that. Like I said, the community definitely is fucking lost right now. Really is right now. Yeah, like, come on, like, that's another thing too. Public service announcement to some of you young men and women out there. Even if you are out there, you out here doing your deeds. If you ain't prepared for that 9 months later, if you ain't prepared to really raise a family as a whole, don't fucking have no kids, man. I said this one time before and I stood on that. If you know for a fact you're not built for that shit, and if you know you ain't gonna really stand with the woman you try to, don't have no kids. Period. There's a reason why there are still condoms and birth control and all this other shit out here. So a lot of y'all won't be getting young and pregnant. This is something too that's been going on throughout the decades. You still got young pregnancies happen. You still got everything. Like I said, you can't watch everything to a degree, but at least make sure your kid is fucking safe enough to know, all right, I did learn about this, but if I do decide to go this route, I'm safe and I'm knowledgeable. Come on now. This is getting ridiculous, man. It really is. Acid Talk salute, bro. Y'all already know if y'all just tuning in, hit that like button on the way in. If you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And peace and blessings to everybody in the family. Y'all already know we in here. Like I said, just it gotta stop, man. I feel unity is more powerful than anything. When you have unity, you also have love, loyalty. You have a firm, strong grasp of everything. You know, you're like a well-oiled machine, basically. You're ready to fucking take on any and everything. You know, anything you're supposed to be unifying with each other instead of going against each other. Like I said, everybody has a small portion of people that make them as a whole race look bad. So I'm calling this all down the middle because this is a worldwide thing. Some of y'all parents really don't give two shits because your personal life is more important. You're not seeing what the hell is going on with your child until it's too late. But I feel like this: when your kids are young, you supposed to be the strong, firm backbone, but also the educational tool for them to learn and succeed and to learn how to move in life. And if they seeing that you move in all sorts of ways, guess what? Eventually they gonna follow what you're doing. So I said it's getting critical out here. You have to really think. As much shit is going on, especially in the city, get your kids right, man. You get tired of hearing these same old stories. Young kid locked up for doing dumb shit that they could have avoided. Young kid killed because he want to be a part of this and they didn't even have to be a part of this. And then you got some situations where the kids are not on street time, but they hanging with people that's in the midst of bullshit, beeves, and all this other shit, and then they get caught in the crossfires. So I said, some of y'all parents really need to take a delve into who your kids hang with, what kind of activities they into, and definitely make sure they are not into anything they ain't supposed to be into. That's everything. Kid should be a kid. Your teen should be a teen. When you get old enough to understand and learn certain things, then you move accordingly. That's it. Hey Eve, blessings, sis. Like I said, I don't know how long we'll be on this live tonight. I'm getting this shit off my chest right now. Just like I said, if you don't get your kids, guess what? Your kids, and I'm going to use this again, your kids are going to be just like the people that try to pull bomb me Friday night. They're going to be little weirdos like that if you don't get their kids right. Some of y'all let your kids sit in the house all day, won't let them go out, breathe, and do nothing. Then they seeing what you're doing all day. And then when they do decide to go outside, guess what they doing? Everything they seen in the fucking house. Everything. Yes, all the kids and teens need a balance in life. Just like adults. Everybody needs a fucking balance in life. And if you're gonna be that well into I'm gonna have a baby, then that means you need to get well into I need to be a good parent as well. Get into that. And it's sad because the younger these kids are, the younger they having babies. And then, like I said, some of y'all are not fully mentally developed until a certain age. I don't care how mature you might act. That's what I'm saying. It's just it's crazy. Common sense is no longer common no more because The common sense factor would tell a lot of you adults the shit you see these kids doing is wrong and you should step on it, whether it's your kids or not. Because that's how it was with us coming up. If we was out of pocket, it didn't matter if we was in a group or by ourselves. We was out of pocket, we was all getting checked. Period. And the majority of the time, somebody in the fucking area knew almost everybody's parent. So you always gonna have those couple people. Nigga, I know who your parents is, bro. You better chill out. And they'd be the main ones when you get home. Oh, so you like doing this, is that, a third? See? Like how real parents used to do it. If you did get caught in some shit, even if you didn't think somebody caught you, if they knew what the hell you already knew. You had eyes and ears everywhere. That's what needs to happen again. Eyes and ears everywhere. Because just like I said, if I'd have been the old me and those two kids said what they said, I would have mopped the floor with them and then found out who their parents was. But I'm older, more mature. And like I said, unless I necessarily got to put hands and feet on you, I just leave it be. But the one thing we not gonna do is disrespect. And I ain't never disrespect no grown folks. And I don't expect no fucking people to disrespect me as a grown up. And like I said, that those three words right there that got a lot of people hurt or killed. So y'all better start choosing different words. Stop inviting people to your fucking dicks. Stop doing that. And I'm telling this to a lot of y'all younger folks. Stop saying those words before your ass get into some shit you don't want to get into. Because those words travel deep. Certain words you say, it'll spark something. It'll continue to move forward with you. Like I said, get it right, man. Yeah, like that's the thing. When you got kids now, all that extra partying, like that partying every night shit that some of y'all used to, it has to stop. You got kids now. It's time for you to really make the mature decision and do the right things by these kids. Period. Not saying you can't have a life. No, it's not saying that, but you still have to have a balance now that there's a damn kid in it. You know? That's just like me. If I have my first kid, you think half of the shit I'm doing now, I'm gonna have to quit it. I'm gonna have to quit half of the shit I'm doing now. Matter of fact, not even so much as quit. I'm just gonna have to put more time into my kid now. So now I got an extra balance right now. I'm already balanced to a degree, but now if you get that into the equation, damn, I gotta make sure a little man, a little girl, good money, like a parent's supposed to. You know, and that's the sad part. There's no morals, no integrity, no respect, nothing. And some of y'all youngins are really falling into the trap that some of the older cats had fell into. And guess what? Guess where that landed them? Locked up or dead. And if they're not locked up or dead, they are paralyzed for life. Or they can't do certain things for life. Or they'll have a disfiguring scar that's going to be noticeable forever. You pick your poison when it comes to these streets. And some of y'all shouldn't have to pick a poison. You should just listen to what was instilled to you at home. And some of y'all parents really need to get back to that. Having eyes and ears on your kids, especially if you know you allowing them to go out and do certain things. You know? It's just that simple. If you don't understand that, then I don't think you understand the concept of life. Because at the end of the day, there is supposed to be respect, whether you like it or not. It's supposed to have respect, unity, love, strength, and we supposed to make sure we definitely care for our community the way we supposed to, in any given way, shape, or form. Some of y'all have lost that. Some of y'all will have to get your fucking shit straight and buckle up right, because the way this damn spiritual war is happening right now, a lot of y'all gonna be really crying and left holding the bag. Some parents should not have to worry about burying their kids before a certain time frame when some of it could be avoided. Now, if it's by choice that it happens, and you can't do nothing about that, that's just how it is. You know, if God called for you, I don't care if you're the healthiest person. If God called for you, there's nothing we can do about that. But if you know there's certain things that you know you can avoid in your life that could avoid you from going down that path, start listening. Stop thinking everybody's against you. Stop thinking that everybody's just trying to herb you, sun you, all these words that we used to use. No, sometimes we try to guide you in the right direction so you don't have to take the wrong direction and lose your life. You know, shit is crazy, man. Gotta really think about that. Divide and conquer, salute. Shoot. Like I said, definitely get these kids right, man, because this shit is it's getting dangerous out here. And just like I said, all in all, the fact and the audacity that you would really sit here and get disrespectful with people, it goes to show you that at the end of the day, you know, your parents got a different outlook on things. Because any real parent would make sure, regardless to what, your kid is not out here disrespecting no adults, violating no folks, and definitely not causing no harm and destruction amongst your own community. I go back to a video I watched it a couple years ago. Matter of fact, I forgot if it was the Mike Brown situation or if it was another one of those situations where the cops basically killed the unarmed innocent man. And I remember they was looting in that city crazy. And one of the mothers actually caught her son as he was about to be a part of that fucking mob riot. And she definitely embarrassed his ass and hauled his ass right on off. Like, you're not gonna be a part of this, nigga. I didn't raise you like this. And you violated your own place where you violated where you sleep and you rest your head. Anytime you can violate where you anytime you go by that old I go by that old shit. If you shitting where you eat, guess what? And it's gonna be bad for the rest of your life. You can't do that. That's like you running around the hood robbing people every other day. At some point, you're gonna be the one getting robbed, or you might just lose your life. What's the purpose of doing that when you're supposed to be building a community, not destroying it? You know, get it together, man. Just get it together. You know, and it's sad some of y'all really won't take that time out to say, you know what? Yeah, something gotta change. I gotta see something better happening. And stop just thinking about yourselves sometimes. Again, it's a community fucking outreach for it. Like I said, a lot of these things are being closed now and they are really not into existence no more because all these quote unquote cuts, budget cuts. Even when it come down to shit in the school that the kids used to love, like certain music programs, certain art programs, certain science and math shit. They taking a lot of these shits out. So it's like they really just trying to dumb down the kids in the first place as it is. But then you as a parent got to understand too, you have knowledge. You have knowledge of self. You have knowledge, not just what you gained in school or what you learned, but you just have knowledge, period. It's time to really start giving that knowledge to your kids and the right type of knowledge. It's not a game no more. Rehearsals have been over. Now some of y'all gonna have to take y'all major leads and do what you gotta do. And I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but shit, it can be done sometimes if a lot of y'all would just wake the fuck up and actually stand on your square about it. Just like the title said. Do you choose unity or do you choose destruction? You choosing unity, you're gonna be able to say, all right, I could build with these collective group of people. We could come together and figure out different ways to motivate, especially when it comes to these youngins. We can find out different ways to motivate them, educate them. Even some of the folks who probably was just coming home from jail that's trying to be a productive part of society. You got some that don't know where to go, don't know how to do things, especially if they've been in and out of prison systems. But when they come home, some of them probably might, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. You know what? Let me do what I gotta do for myself. You know? Like I said, sometimes you just need a motivation. You need something to be a part of. You know? Like I said, back in the days, despite whatever, we still had a bunch of things that we know we could have been a part of. And there's a couple things now we know for a fact we could bring back. Even if it is with our own resources, we could bring some of these fucking things back into these communities and keep the kids away from the negative aspect of the streets. But that's up to the parents, that's up to the community as a whole, and that's up to whoever kids are really down for change. Other than that, it's always going to be the same shit left and right. But again, you should get tired of, misery and tragedy and all of that surrounds it. Get your kids right and get your kids in tune before it's too late. You know, because once that door of opportunity is closed, sometimes there might not be another opportunity open up for you. Sometimes you'll probably have to wait that shit out. And nobody should have to wait nothing up. And nobody should have to wait till a tragedy strikes before they have the mindset to say, you know what? I got to stop doing this. I got to really do better. You know, like I said, some of y'all gonna definitely have to get your kids, whether they preteens or teenagers. Get your kids and make sure they're in the right type of things. Make sure they're not doing shit that's gonna possibly get them hurt, killed, or locked up. Period. That should be the goal right there. Stop having these kids go through shit and then now look, they're another part of the system because you didn't want to fucking take the time to stop them or correct them on certain shit. Even when they young. So I see even right now, son, some days, some of these parents now, your kids be out here catching a little spasm. Man, listen, back in the day, let me would have thought about spazzing out, jumping on the floor, or just falling out on the floor and shit like that. See, back in the day, it was really, nigga, if you try to embarrass me, I'm gonna embarrass you. That's how some of the parents was because that was a taught lesson right there. Like, all right, you want to play games? Watch this. I remember I did that one time with my mom. Once. I ain't do that shit no more. She fucked me up. But she fucked me up wisely. Like every time she fucking leg was hurting like a motherfucker. I knew not to fucking do that shit no more. Yo, man. Nah, I mean, I see where you going with that though, bro. Nah, I am, son. Trust me. That's gonna be one thing. It might get incorporated probably tomorrow. But I just been more focused on these lives because, like I said, I like to get everybody views, perspectives, and all of that. Like I said, everybody has different views and perspectives. But if the common goal is trying to get everything right in the society as a whole, then what's stopping us from doing that? You know, it's just as crazy. You really would hate to fucking see another casualty. Oh, this, not a third. This could have been no. Like if you would have stopped certain shit from the jump street, it wouldn't that happen. That's like if you know your kid is out there robbing people on the regular, and more than one person has told you this, and you just still turn a blind eye to it, you just as bad. So when it's all said and done, you can't get upset when your child get locked up or possibly killed. Some people don't like thieves. Remember that. In other countries, a thief will get sentenced to murder right then and there. Might get the head chopped off for a first offense. Second offense, nigga, ain't no second offense. You do it again, you dead. Like, that's it. See, we are lucky to not be like the opposite side of the world to a degree because certain things wouldn't be happening as we speak now. Even when it comes down to the respect. A lot of y'all would not be running around here telling people to suck your dick, do this, do that, and violating people because you would be the ones getting violated, whether you was a kid or not. And again, some of y'all gonna have to get your kids and make sure that they are not hanging around the wrong type of group of people that are into certain fuckery activities, like robbery. You hang around a bunch of people that you know like to do breaking and enterings. All right, you're gonna break and enter into the right house and get wrapped up in some shit. I remember a story way back when little youngins out here wilding. More than three adults was telling them, yo, we already done heard some shit. We already know what's what. And they ain't blasted or nothing. They just was sitting down trying to talk to them like how they would talk to their own kids. Like, yo, I heard you out here doing some stuff that's unsavory. I don't think you should be doing that, especially out here. You know, you live out here, your family live out here. You know, things could turn left. Trying to give them all the best advice. Guess what happened? One dead, one locked up, one just came home. And one don't even recognize the hood no more. So that just goes to show you. You do stupid shit, you get these type of results. You know? Gotta be wiser. Stop trying to fucking and it's not to be funny. Y'all promoting the dumb shit to the point where you want to put yourselves in these type of systems and these system classes. I gotta go to jail to prove that I'm a real nigga, or that I got a street cred, or that my name ring bells. Nah, shouldn't have to do that. Oh, I gotta go put my hands on a grown up. I gotta put my hands on any and everybody just to show them that I'm something. No, I don't gotta go through all of that. Learned years ago, some things is just not gonna be worth giving your time and energy to. And if it is worth giving your time and energy, then it gotta be in the positive, like what I'm doing here. So the positive. Not giving my energy to nothing that I don't really need to give it to. Now, when I decide to address things, like I said, I will address them as such. All in all, again, do you choose unity or do you choose destruction? If you unify, you can definitely pave the way for your community to get back in that type of essence that we had it in before. If you choose unity, you don't gotta worry about your fellow brother or sister trying to chop your fucking head off or trying to get a step above you when we building together. Just I'm saying, like some point it's gonna have to be a reality. Because if we don't want the same things happening, and if we want to change the course of the future, we're gonna have to be a part of that change and a part of that direction that we need to go in. And as long as y'all keep running into that stupid direction of jail and all this other shit, you're never gonna grow in life. Some of y'all youngers think it's cool to be having all these little juvenile records, or you think it's cool to be running around doing shit until you get a certain age, and now it's no longer juvenile court. You're with the big dogs now. So now when you're with the big dogs, it's a way different ball field, and trust me, a lot of y'all are not built for that. You know, that's why I said I definitely figure out ways to get these kids into. But the first thing should be first is you parents should watch what and how you say certain things around your kids, and you should just give them a more positive standpoint. I don't care how much of a hood booger you are. I know hood boogers who taught their kids right. Sorry to say it like that, y'all, but I know hood boogers who really raised their kids right because they ain't want them to go down the same path that they went through, regardless of how they was living. Nah, don't follow what I'm doing, but follow what the hell I'm trying to lead you to. Trying to lead you to do something right with yourself so you don't have to go through certain trials and tribulations. Period. It's really time for a lot of y'all to get it together, man. And I don't care how it goes. You got to get it together. Hey, Lucy, blessings, sis. See, when I bring up topics like this is why I have open panels. This is why I drop the link sometimes. Because, like I said, I don't mind getting everybody's views and opinions and perspectives on what's what. But the main thing it should be is trying to unite and trying to get these kids back on track. Should be tired of young death, young destruction. We should be tired of a lot of those things. They already promoted and did a lot of this shit on TV. And then some of y'all just followed shit that y'all seen from TV and put it into your day to day. Nah, it's not cool. You know? Definitely time for y'all to start setting the standards. Get back to the way things used to be, because this is really becoming a crucial thing now. And like I said, preservation of life is way better than death and sorrow. Some of you parents know you could avoid your kids from dying, but you chose not to. And then some of y'all know you could have chose your kids to do the right thing, and you didn't you didn't step on it like you were supposed to. Yes, every kid is going to carve up their path at some point. They're going to carve out their path of life, but it should be under the guidelines and under the moral codes like you have. If you around the right type of individuals and your kids see it, that should pass on to them, that you be around the right people that got your back and that's not gonna leave you stranded. You got some people now that claim they're your friends, and then when shit hit the fan, they leaving you. Niggas done sat here, probably done got to some shit. Everybody claimed they down, and then when it got crazy, half of them ran, and the ones that really stood on what they had to stand on, they just took what they had to take. You got some people that claim you, oh, that's my friend, that's my family, that's this, that's this. And then when a situation occurs, some of them are not built for that. They run. They run. If they don't run, they just sit there and watch it happen. So that's why I said you got to be mindful of who you hanging around and what kind of shit they getting into. Because when it's all said and done, you do not want your kid to be another victim. That should be the main thing for some of y'all parents now. You don't want your kid to be a statistic or a victim. So you need to get them right. I'm telling you, with the way this spiritual war is hitting right now, it's only going to be a matter of time before those opportunities and those doors closes. So you got to definitely have to do something about it. And if you don't, you just asking for destruction instead of unity. Like I said, the panel is what it is. Send the link if anybody want to hit. I can hit it. Like I said, I just mostly wanted to get that out the way tonight. It's time for y'all to start bettering your kids. Start bettering yourselves too. If you know you don't want your kid going down this type of direction, whatever you're doing, you're gonna have to change it for the better. Like I said, in order to fucking do better, you gotta know better. Kev, salute. You know, that's why I said it's crazy how some of y'all will sit there and get mad when somebody try to tell you about your kids. But if your kid is moving a certain way that could possibly get them killed, of course somebody's gonna fucking take bad at it. Because you got some people that's not just thinking about their own families. No, some people just think about the greater good of the people in the community, period. So you got to understand, if your kid is running around here like a menace and you're not trying to fucking stop that shit as a parent, don't be mad when shit does happen and now that menace ain't a menace no more, not as here no more. And a public service announcement to some of y'all youngins out there that is really on the street time. If you are not prepared for the consequences that come behind it, I think it's time for you to get the hell about the street and get into those books. And that's as real as it gets right there. Because some of y'all really think y'all gang, gang, gang. until shit really happens. And then now you see you went there with real killers and everything in it. Now it's not a game no more. See how some people all thugged out until they got everybody was thugged out until they got that fucking Rico or until they got some sort of case on their ass. And then now half of them started crying like a baby. Yeah, because it's not fucking good when it comes down to you getting wrapped up in fucking shit. Doesn't matter if it's state or federal. Nobody should have to worry about losing part of their freedom or part of their life because they didn't want to make something right happen in their life. Like some people be quick to say, "Oh, free this one, free this one." If this one didn't value their freedom when they was out, stop saying freedom. No, let them stay in there and learn their lesson. Sorry to sound like that, but this is the truth. You ain't authenticated by no damn YouTube, Kevin. What's good? What's good, bro?
What's good, man? I was just listening to what you were saying about the kids, man.
Yeah,
And
man. Shit crazy, man. That's the sad part. Like I said, it wasn't all. That's the sad part. I was expecting that from all types sometimes. Like, yeah, suck my dick. This is two whole white. These two whole white boys. Nigga, like, I'm like, wait, what? And I'm not a racist person. I'm not. I don't do all that shit like that. I'm just. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm racist against people that's racist against me and mine. That's it. Other than that, I'm not a racist person. I just don't like when certain people try to take certain shit and run with it.
yeah,
Don't take that suck my dick shit thinking somebody ain't gonna see you because you're gonna say that to the right person. And it doesn't matter what complexion or skin they are, they
yeah,
might knock you the fuck on out.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, I'm like this with that though. I'm like, you gonna have your real parents, and the real ones gonna take care of their kids and teach them the right way. And the other ones that's not, they gonna catch the hell behind it. So I mean, it is what it is. I
Yeah,
mean,
but you got some that get caught in the middle, son. Because like I said, you got some kids that you know for a fact all good ones, but they just hanging around the wrong fucking shit. It's like
yeah,
they gotta have the right positive energy to keep them out of that shit. That's what's
yeah,
like. Even like I said, even when it comes down to the kids, and it doesn't matter what group, doesn't matter what state. You got a
true.
lot of them that's in these gangs, whether they major or they subset gangs. My
Mm,
thing is the street aspect don't do much. Yeah, you
nope.
can only be so street, but then guess what? A lot of fucking blood got spilled on these streets. A lot
Yeah,
of people got locked up on these streets.
yep,
Like, come on now. A lot
yeah,
of people got embarrassed on these streets.
yeah.
Like, it's you got to look at those aspects, man. Some of y'all think y'all winning, but you're not.
No,
Especially if you fucking up your own community.
yeah. And that's every day. That just ain't on a that's on a regular basis.
Man,
You ain't even gotta be in drug neighborhoods. You see that shit on a regular basis. So I mean, once you see it, you used to it. So it ain't gonna bother you like a lot of people. It might bother other people, but it's not gonna bother you because you used to it.
yeah.
So you can
Nah,
go
'cause like I
away.
said, I'm used to hearing that to a degree.
Yeah.
But even though still, it's always been that way. A man or a boy telling another man or another boy to suck his dick. That was never the no. Those three
No.
words got your eye black right
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. I mean, cause to me, man, I feel like they taking that shit way too far. Yo. That's how I see that shit.
Yeah, it's a real sign of disrespect. And
Yeah.
like I said, I ain't no old nigga, but I ain't no young buck neither. But I'm right there, nigga. Like, look, I still got respect the way I'm supposed to have it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be sitting here telling no grown man. That's like me telling one of my grandmother's friends suck my dick. Nigga,
Yeah.
I watched you get him out of Pampers. What you just said to me?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you just said to me, nigga?
I'm like, they gonna get us all killed behind that shit. We ain't getting out that shit for nothing.
Word, like nah. That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, it was like that.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they allowed to say whatever. Like I had to spaz on a kid the other day. The older lady asked him something. I forgot what she asked him, but she asked it mad calm and nicely. It's not like she was rude or anything. Yo, old lady, the fuck you talking to like that? Yo, the fuck, yo, you ain't my fucking grandmother, nigga. Calm your ass down. Yo, my nigga, you calm the fuck down. What's wrong with you, bro? Yo, Nate, my bad, son. Nah, son. The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
I see that shit on a regular basis, yo. I'm like,
Nah, I had to check that shit because
yeah.
nigga, I know. First of all, I know you, nigga. I went to school with your parents. Stop it.
And that,
Like, you
and
just out here.
everybody, it's
You
funny you
smelling
say
yourself.
that shit, yo, because everybody you know will say that shit, yo. Like, if they know you, they be like, yeah, I know somebody in your family, so I know that ain't you. So,
Yeah, man. Nah, because I'm still on it like that. Like, I'm on there, bro. Like, nigga told me that shit. I said, "Oh my bad, nigga." You know, I said, "Yo, bro, listen. I don't give a fuck what your problem is or what the situation is. The one thing you're not gonna do is disrespect nobody, especially nigga. That could be all right. I had to use him as an example. I said, would you like it if I told your grandmother what you just told this lady? Oh nah, me and you be even though I know I can't beat you. I mean, we be fighting. I said, so what the fuck you think somebody else gonna do to you, stupid? Like you not thinking. And you know your parents ain't raised you like this. So cut your bullshit, nigga. Stop trying to fucking impress these little niggas out here because they ain't gonna do nothing to get you wrapped up in some shit. Fuck
yeah,
out of here.
yeah.
I tell it like it is. I don't give two shits. He lucky I ain't hem his ass up. I wanted to because I got permission to still do that.
Damn.
That was another one that could have been my god kid, but I already know where I'd have been going. Oh, you think it's a game? Oh, you locked up? Yeah, don't call your godfather now, nigga. Should have kept your ass in the fucking books, nigga. Like shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, this generation totally different.
Well, that's the whole fact, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you try to but for those that you can reach, you just try to do what you can do, and that's it. And
Yeah.
everybody else is gonna be stuck to a degree because,
Yep.
like I said, it's that sleep mentality, not trying to
Yep.
wake up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You right about that?
Monique, you know you was late for church, so you know what you about to do with a little bit. I just want you to know that, sis.
Yeah, Nate gave me hell on that yesterday. But shit, I had to work yesterday, so that's why I was late.
Nah, you good, bro. Shit, nigga, I'm at work. Nigga, I had to work yesterday too. I done did 2 lives while I'm at work this weekend. Nigga, like I ain't getting out of here to damn near 7 in the morning. So shit. Yeah, this motherfucker. That's just the principle. Like, nah, that's why I said they gotta. These people gotta get their kids, and it's not a race thing.
No,
It's a be a responsible parent thing. Period. Because you
yeah,
got it's not just the white folks doing it, the black
yeah.
folks doing it. No, you got everybody doing
Why
it.
you doing that shit? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, and then, like I said, there's no way you gonna tell me you felt comfortable just saying that. Then the little nigga really thought he was gonna throw the hands. It was two of them, but if the little nigga really thought he was gonna throw the hands, my nostrils flared up so bad. Like, the fuck are you doing in here? Oh.
And like I said, man, I see that shit on a regular basis, man. But like I said, man, I just see it how I see it, man. I'm like the rate is going, shit. They already don't want us here no way. Look at how many deaths we having back to back to back to back to back. It's like, damn.
Yeah, but you should get tired of the fuck like that part should that look that aspect of life should get tiresome after a while. Yeah, we know death is inevitable. Death is the only thing in life that's promised because you're gonna have death, but then you also gonna
Yeah.
have life too. But
Yeah.
then again, come on, bro. Like, come on, son. That right there should be an annoying story that we get tired of day in and day out. Kids getting thrown into the hellfire because irresponsible adults won't be adults.
Then what bugs me out is like, okay, you watch their kid, but as you ask them to watch their kid, they be like, I got something to do, or I can't do it.
Facts. That's why I said you got to be mindful of the people. Like I said, it goes a long way. Some of these kids see the type of friends the parents got, and they
Mm-hmm.
probably say, "All right, yeah, all right, they cool." But I don't think they go. Yeah, all right. I'm talking to these people, but guess what? They gonna be on your neck too, little nigga. They gonna be on your
Yep.
neck too.
Shit, I already know how that feel. Cause shit, I got family everywhere. I be thinking like shit. They don't know where I'm at. Shit, they know where I'm at.
Nigga, I see you over here at the Piggly Wiggly. You think you slick,
Yep.
nigga? Like
Yep.
shit.
Yep. Yep. And my mama kill me with this line every time. She like, don't matter where you go, son. Somebody always watching. I'm like, I just paid that line no attention. Then out of nowhere, I seen you son something. I'm like, damn, I can't do shit.
That's how it
But
used to be, and they see that is still something in a lot of us because a lot of us ain't wilding like how some of these youngins is wilding at.
yeah, that's true.
And I think if a lot of these youngins was back, like I told somebody, I said, boy, you don't know, you lucky you a early 2000s baby and not a fucking 80s baby. Nigga, you'd have been going through it. You know what I'm saying? You'd have been
I was,
going through it.
shit, I was born in '82, so shit, I can't. Yeah, I came out around that time.
Yeah. So I'm saying, nigga, like some of y'all think y'all, all right, let's see if you could have survived those ass whoopings and those extra eyes on you in the community, that part. Hell no. Half of y'all niggas wouldn't even be thinking about doing shit now. I'm about to,
Hell, no.
but nah, I see Mr. Otis over there. Nah, we keep
Yeah.
it moving. We keep it moving.
Yeah. Like, nah, I don't want none of them problems because he might fuck us all up. There we just
Oh, man. That's what I'm
because
saying.
because like back then you had OGs that really get on your ass if you fuck up. They know somebody in your family. Or they know somebody. It just go down the line like that.
Yeah, but they got to start going back down the lines now. It's like a lot of things change, and like I
Yeah.
said, to avoid the bullshit, like get yourselves in tune, man. Like get yourselves right. You got kids. You want to make adult decisions, but then you don't want to take adult consequences and adult strides when it comes to kids. Like, come on.
Yeah. And I tell my friends all the time, man, they be complaining like, man, I don't want no kid. You should have never had it. Shit. You should tell them don't spread the legs. Shit, that's very simple, nigga. That ain't hard. Shit. That way you
Should
won't
have
have no
used
kids.
protection. Shit.
Yeah.
That's the problem too. A lot of y'all thinking that I don't like using condoms. All right, those condoms a lot of times save your ass from having a hot sausage, nigga. And that save a lot of the women from catching the wrong type of diseases too, whether you want to
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to tell these motherfuckers. Like, you want to be out here stroking, all right? You want to stroke
Yeah.
that wrong one and catch the hot sausage
Mhm.
in it 9 months later.
Yep.
Be all right. Like,
Yep. Yep. Nigga think I be lying when I say that shit. I'm like, all right. I see your ass again, man. I'm burning like try to tell you. I try to tell you.
yeah,
I
some of the
can't.
things that they try to tell you nowadays, they want to quick to get, oh, fuck you, nigga, you ain't, like, yo, like,
Yep.
why everything got to be on the fucking negative as soon as somebody
Yeah.
trying to fucking tell you something? Like, that's a fucking learned behavior that got to stop too, man. Like, I'm telling you, son, probably because it's for your own good. It's probably it's probably a fair warning, nigga. Shit, some people do give you warnings out of nowhere.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
I know
take
people
people
that gave
notice.
me a lot of them shits. And I took them shits in the stride. Good shit. You never know them shits might come in handy. You know, it's a tough situation. It might help you get out of it.
Right.
Shit.
Take the proper strides in life, man. But if you ain't
Yeah.
gonna do that, then shit, you really saying a bunch of nothing.
Yeah. You know how the saying go, Nate. Going one end out the other, bro. That's how it goes.
No more hard heads making soft asses, man. We
Yeah.
tired of this form. Shit. We tired of this form.
Why would you kill that line, boy?
But it was the truth, though. Nah, but
Yeah.
it was the truth.
Yeah,
Even though
boy.
that was a phrase that went on forever, but it was the truth. Because if you want to be hard headed to the fucking realities and the facts that people are presenting to you, then don't get mad when shit happens to you and now you lay there soft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You thought you was hard right now. Look, you soft like baby bottom. Look at you, nigga. Look at you.
Yeah.
Could have avoided this shit and you didn't want to listen.
Mhm. I mean, that go for girls too, shit. Not just for the boys. Girls, shit. Girls need that guys too.
Oh, I already know that part. Of course the girl's gonna need the guidance, man. And of course they gonna need the guidance. No, because sometimes shit caught myself having to yell at a couple young girls for damn self, but I know y'all like, goddamn my bad, my bad. What the fuck you doing? Hey, you serious? Oh shit. Damn, Nate, my bad. Yeah, like, yeah. I'm everywhere. Like, I'm
I can see
everywhere.
Nate just pop up out of no goddamn way. You can be doing something, this nigga just pop up like, God damn, it is nigga. I mean,
Nah, because if I know you, nigga, like shit. If I know you, period, Like shit, I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not. That's like me allowing any of my friends that I came up with. That's like me allowing these kids to do some shit. And I'm just sitting there. No, nigga, I'm gonna say something. Either that, I'll be on the phone. Yo, you know your kid over here doing this? Hey, where the fuck you at?
I can see they doing some shit just pop up on motherfucker. They don't even expect it. Like they turn around, he ain't okay, he ain't there. Shit, all right. That's it.
Nah, a lot of times I ain't even have to pop up with nobody like me chilling in my zone. Like one day, nigga, I'm outside smoking a blunt chilling. I'm trying to make my decision on what I was getting ready to get into that day, especially I was off. I said, let's see what the fuck I'm getting into tonight. I'm just happy to spark the spliff, look up, caught two of the young girls out here wilding for respect to the degree. And I was like, yo, let me ask you a question. Uh, your parents know you outside like this? Nah, because they were getting all the wrong attention, bro. I don't play that shit either, son. Like you outside with the wrong things on, number one. Then number two, you just no. Now you trying to do too much, and none of these people over here are of your age. All these people is well over the age of 21. You ain't even old enough to get a pack of Newports, but you want to be up in every fucking grown up. Nah, told her straight up. I know for a fact your mama ain't raised you like this, because your mama not even like this. And your daddy, only matter of fact, I just left your daddy. Don't let me have to fucking tell that nigga to come back. Because if he see that you outside with this shit on, nigga, it's over.
Yeah.
Nah, my boy is not with that shit at all when it came to the girls. You gonna dress man, listen, your mama ain't out here dressing like a hoochie and neither are you. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, cause if a man have a girl, hell yeah, he gonna be desperate with her. He ain't gonna let all the ugly shit.
hey, because that's the things you gotta be wary of. Because like I said,
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
a respect thing at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
like, come on, you know you got people out here that's on that type of time like we've been speaking about. So you should
Mm-hmm.
definitely be on point when it comes to your daughters, especially the shit that they wearing.
Yeah.
That don't take no different. That was just like the Bernie Mac episode. Yeah, you try to come out the house with a thong on. You thought he wasn't gonna find out? Uncle Bernie know everything.
Yeah, that just like moms know everything you do. You might not get told today or tomorrow, but the next day somebody gonna tell. Like,
Like, yeah, you know, I seen your boy out here, you know.
yeah,
Like, and he was hanging with the wrong group, you know.
yeah,
And it looked like they was, I don't know, but you might want to talk to them when they get home. You're like, damn, I knew they snitched on me.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. Cause you don't even want to open the door because you know you're gonna catch hell as soon as you walk in that motherfucker.
and then if you did catch her right then there, it was soft, smooth, and comforting. Like,
Yeah,
so hey,
yeah,
how was your day today? Like,
yeah,
everything
yeah.
was good. Yeah, you went to school today? Yeah, everything was good in school. What you learned today? Nah, I was laughing because that's how one of my niggas got caught. See, he thought he was going to be smooth with it. Nah, because he thought he was smooth with it. He used to, but see, that's the thing. The school I was going to and the school he was going to was two different schools. Our
Yeah.
school was almost a college-based high school. So it
Mm-hmm.
was like we had free periods to just go chill out and do whatever.
Yeah.
Man, one day the truancy officer was mad because he see I ain't had a class till almost 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm sitting outside since 8:30, like, damn, I just finished one class. Actually, I had finished two because I started my classes like 7:30. So I'm like, damn, I ain't got nothing to do till almost 1 o'clock. What am I do out here? Like, shoot. D Truth, salute. Dr. Lee, the blessing, sis. Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit that like button on the way in. You know.
So damn, they had that school. That damn, he just did anything he wanted to.
Facts. You know. That's what I was saying, son. Like these kids nowadays is off the chain, and then when you try to say something that's constructive and that could possibly help them, now everybody want to look at you wrong. Now I'm still gonna be that fucking nigga. I don't care. I know your kids, nigga. Yeah, man, listen. I know your kids or your kids somewhere around. I might be around. It's over. I ain't even got to be up on them. I'm just gonna look at them. Let me see what these little motherfuckers is. Okay. All right.
Boy,
That's why I'm like, man, listen, it is as crucial and as critical. And then, like I said, all in all, if that would have been the old me, your head over here, the other one, your head between this gate, like it would have been that. But I was like, it's crazy because I said, for the fact that the other one thought he was going, I said, oh, he tried to square up. I was laughing. That's how I said, oh, you wanted to square up. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Go sit your go home. Scared the shit. When I tell you they hauled ass.
Damn.
But the sad part is, I know I'm gonna hear this shit in the morning. Yo, who the fuck you? Yo, you a fast fat nigga. Like, who the fuck you chased out? like, who the hell you chased out? I didn't chase him. I just ran down on them before they can even do anything. It's like I literally blinked my eyes for a second, scrolling through my phone. I look up. I said, hold on, these lights wasn't on 2 seconds ago. Did I see you fucking move? I said, are you kidding me? Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like back in the day, like, see, that's the thing. My boy tried to do the same shit. He's like, yeah, but I said, bro, you fucked up. Your mom's know, well, I don't think she know yet, but she will. Your school don't have free periods, fool. like
damn.
You got straight classes. The only free you got is either attendance or lunch. So look at that.
Yeah,
your only
that's pretty much it.
Nah, it was the truth, bro. I'm like,
yeah.
He was like, how the hell you ain't get in trouble? I got in trouble. I said, nigga, again, I didn't get no cut cards home, number one. I ain't get no absence cards home. And besides, what's the odds of you having the same damn guidance counselor your mother had when she was in high school? Exactly. Nigga, like, the nigga barely there. So if you had to fix something, you couldn't fix nothing.
Nah, he could.
So my office hours are from 9 to 5. When the fuck are you in your office? Nigga, like shit. Smart blessing, sis. No, but it's the truth though. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, see, now he could have kind of smoothed it, but then he messed up, and I'm like, yo, bro, honestly, he said, oh, but you. I said, first of all, I never lied to my mother, nigga. Like, I showed my mother the report card. Not even the report. I showed her my schedule. She's like, wait a minute, you were supposed to have 2 other classes in the morning. What? They never act. Nope. And when I told her, I said, guess who's my guidance counselor? She said, oh, this motherfucker, he definitely not going to be in. You might as well just leave it for this semester right here and fix it the next one. Like, nigga, it was like, yeah, it was the truth. Like, he was really like one of those, you had to, like, damn, let me see if I can catch him. It's Monday. He might be in the office for about half. Let me see if I catch his ass. Like, I never seen a guidance counselor that never was in his damn office. Like, that's why I'm like, are you sure we not the same people? When I showed her the picture, she's like, yeah, that's this. Like, look at my year. I looked at her yearbook. I said, oh, it's the same motherfucker. He just got old. He just got
older. You know what I'm saying?
Word,
you caught him out of his prime, basically, pretty much.
Nah, but even in his prime, somebody was like, nah, that's one guidance counselor that barely is in his office. And when he's supposed to be here, that nigga got a million motherfuckers waiting for him. I'm like, damn, son, what you doing? Yeah, son, because like I remember with him, son, I had to, it was 3 classes I was supposed to add. And I had to go to him to get them shits added. This motherfucker was barely, I'm like, yo, y'all niggas not gonna try to do this shit to me. You know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna just take this for the rest of the semester. Shit.
Nate wanted the easier path.
The easier path, man. I done took my little bumps and shit in the road. Yeah, I did, but nigga, I ain't get to no point where it was like, you ain't dragging me under the bus, nigga. Nope. I ain't got nothing to do with it. You're not dragging me under the bus, baby. Like, we're not doing that. Like, come on. But see, a lot of times too, like, see, like my mom's, it had people that would lie. Don't get me wrong. That's something that I noticed that too back in the day too. You had some parents that would just lie. Like, you know, for a fact, you ain't seen my dead kid no with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, because one time I had one or two situations where my mom was already hip to it and laughed at it before I even got in the door. And then she was like, yeah, guess what? You know what happened today, right? I know you wasn't. Let me just ask you. I know you wasn't. No. I know, because you don't smell like nothing. So I know for a fact you wasn't over there. So, like, come on. Sometimes, you got to be careful, man. Yeah. You got some people that do, like I was saying one day, too, you got people that do the weirdest shit, too. Like, you got some people that I've seen, and it's still going on to this day, and I feel, oh, yeah, let me get this public service announcement to some of you men and women out there that think that shit is cool. calling ACS and child services and any federal bureaus on a family that don't need it called on, that right there will set your fucking downfall at some point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I done seen some people try to do that. Oh yeah, I'm just making an anonymous call, do it anyway. And guess what? It backfired. Nigga, I know it's you. It's like nobody else calling but you. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, people do be taking that to an extreme, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, see, nowadays the community done lost its shape and lost its, it lost the pride that we once had. And
Yeah.
it wasn't the bad pride now, like how it is now. We had pride to where nigga, look, you came in this community. Oh yeah, everybody up here is on some shit.
Yeah.
Even the hoodest of hoodest niggas is on some shit. Like, yeah, they might be posted up, but hey, they ain't selling to their own people. Hey, I'll give them that much. Like, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta stop fucking doing dumb shit. And like I said, you can't shit where you eat, man. That leaves a foul taste. And then, like I said, you're gonna end up seeing the sad parts of it all. Because, like I said about the story earlier, got 3 of them running around here doing shit. One dead, one locked up still, one just came home.
Dang.
Yeah. And the one that just came home I know he lost because half of them people that he was riding with are no longer either living out here or, like I said, they either dead or locked up. So, it's like I came home and said, damn, my community done changed. Half of my people's gone. Yeah. Some of y'all motherfuckers ain't shit without your homeboys. Tupac voice. Like, I'm dead ass, son.
I mean, yeah, I hung around crowd and shit, but once I got out of that shit, I changed my life around.
Yeah, I mean, see, but that's the difference. Don't get me wrong. We all hung around some bad influences at one point. Nah, even sometimes we would have been around them, like, see, with me and the group of my peoples I was with, like I said one time on one of these lives, they was scared to let us on the bus because it was more than 50 of us. They thought we was a gang for real. No, nigga, we just a bunch of youngins chilling. But we all had a rapport with each other. And shit, half of the people that was with us are literally brother and sister. So we was hanging with the family, nigga, like shit.
Like, yeah. So basically all y'all was cool. They just looked at it like y'all was gonna terrorize them or some shit.
Yeah, because we was going to the movies one day and we all was like, you know what, we gonna get the bus. And we was trying to get on one bus in particular, but we see it was already half crowded. And then the guy just blew past us. I was like, oh fuck. So now when we get on the empty bus, now we get on a bus that is only like maybe 3-4 people on. That, like I said, at first they looked kind of eerie. They let us on the bus and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But then they was like when they was scared because, like I said, we first came on, we quiet. But then we just started wilding. Like, nigga, we was freestyle. We was doing mad shit. We was wilding stuff. But we didn't bother nobody. We didn't harm nobody. Yeah. And even the people that was on that bus, when they did start getting crowded, they was like, oh, these little niggas back here lit. It was like, they back here lit. But they was even joining in with us. We was really freestyling. I was going in. This is when I first started really going in with the raps. They was like, oh, this nigga is a beast. Like, what's going on here? Wait a minute. Like, what's going on here? Like, hey, all y'all need a damn deal somewhere. Hey.
Nate was the entertainment.
Nah, but we always entertainment. So me and a couple of my boys, cause we was really into that. Like I said, I was not just into the singing, I was also experimenting with the rap because I was already a poet. Like I said, so it was just like, let me try to be the jack of all trades. But we all, like I said, we all used to chill. See the difference with a group of kids back in the day and the group of kids now? Even if we did get into some sort of fuck shit, it wasn't to a point where the niggas had to come get us from the precinct. Oh, no. They had to worry about putting on their best dress for Sunday, talking about some, damn, I gotta go bury my kid. No,
it's just now, as you compare it to, is a whole lot different because back then you had a very family oriented. So everybody you knew in the hood basically knew you, or they knew your friends or somebody. Y'all was good, but now It ain't like that no more.
Nah,
So
it should get like that, because nigga, regardless to what, nigga, just because the people in the community change, that doesn't mean the whole community is supposed to change as a whole. Doesn't matter
true.
who moves into the community. If you just got overall structure, supposed to be able to fucking combat certain things regardless. True, salute, bro.
But it's a lot of things that's not there. Like where you have your boys and girls club, where a lot of kids could go. That way you have half of them off the street. So
Yeah, but it goes to what I was saying too. Sometimes we as a community, especially those who want to see better, if we could try to make that push and change, then make that push and change. Like even when Eve was in here the last time and she mentioned what she was mentioning about, doing certain things and stuff like that. See, shit like that, that's respectable. Shit like that, that's
mhm.
honorable, because you are showing that you do care about the community and the kids that are in it. Period.
Yeah. Mm.
But I
But
don't know, man.
she one of the few people to do that. I mean, it might be other people that do it, but you're not gonna see them on camera like that. They might do it behind the scenes, pretty much. But
Yeah. Nah, and that's the thing. Like I told somebody, like one thing I could tell somebody, I don't gotta fucking document everything or every good deed that I do.
mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily like I'm one of those. Not everything is supposed to be recorded. Period.
True,
So
yeah.
like I said, I just feel like this. If I'm doing things and it's still leading towards a better goal,
Mm-hmm.
like leave it as it is. Shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ain't my fault if y'all hear all this nigga-ness in the background. It actually got kind of windy and cold outside tonight. Yes. New York City is back, baby. The fall weather is back, baby.
Some people, man, you knew that cold was coming. It wasn't gonna stay solid forever.
Nah, but we still got an up and down week, nigga. At some point, I think we still reaching up to 70 at some point. I'm like, so we just gonna get a bunch of 40s and 50s, and then gonna have one day of 70, and it's gonna be 1,000 degrees outside. Yeah, that gets sick weather.
Shit, man, I'm down here in North Carolina. Shit, we got like around 80 something. So
Yeah, we got some of y'all rain too, motherfucker. Friday, I know. Trust me, y'all was paying attention to everything.
hey, I can't predict the rain, man. If it happens, it happens. That's Mother Nature. You gotta talk to her about that, Nate.
Nah, we blaming you, Kev. I ain't got time for this shit. I was like,
How you gonna blame me for that, nigga? I ain't in New York. I can see if I was in New York, it'd be different.
nah, but you know what it is though? Like I was telling somebody though, see, sometimes you're gonna throw a little comedy relief into certain situations.
Yeah. Mm.
And that's what everybody failed to realize, or some people fail to realize about me. Don't think I'm always militant, dead, and I'm ready to fucking throw a grenade at you. But just know when I'm passionate about certain shit, I'm going to fuck in.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
That's it. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing you gonna tell me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm definitely gonna find out who them two kids belong to though. Because now I know I know, like I said, and you probably live in one of these fucking buildings over here with the Russians and shit. All right, yo. Like, yo, y'all know this kid right here? Like, you know this kid right here? Oh, yeah, that's Igor. Come here. Let me holler at you real quick, Igor. Where your mama at? Where your mama and your daddy at right now? I need to holler at them real quick. Where at?
If I was up there in New York, I try to avoid Nate everywhere I can, man. I know this nigga.
Nah, I gotta shake you up real quick, man, because that shit don't make no sense. Yo, Frankie, salute, bro. Appreciate you, Tanya. Like I said, but this is like I said, when I have open panels, I don't just be having it just for the man. I like the women to come up sometimes. Like last night, shout out to Tori, even though I almost sniped her shit, but I found out what the problem was. I found out what the problem was. I see what it is now. This is how some of these trolls also are able to come up under people's shit. If your page ain't already two-step verified and authenticated, they can fucking come in just like that. That's why I apologized to Pam last night, and I'm apologizing again because I don't want her to think I was talking about her. Somebody got in your fucking page though and try to do that little winky dink with me, but it's not happening. And like I said, with that fool, you still are on camera, and the kid and people still laughing at you. We're all laughing at you.
Boy, if Nate wasn't doing this shit, man, this nigga could be a comedian, yo. Isn't
Yo, listen, I could have been a jack of all. I think in my past life I was a jack of all trades because I had somebody say that shit. So you should have been a comedian. Nah, nigga, fuck that. You should have been a musician, nigga. Cause you be fucking saying some shit. I'm choosing my own path. God damn it. As long as I'm happy and I'm satisfied and I ain't got to worry about going to jail, I'm happy. Like, shoot. And that's how a lot of them gotta be. Cause see, like I said, I could have been a lot of things. Even my mom's at one point told me, don't never sell yourself short. Make sure you do everything in life great, or whatever you see is great, continue to keep doing it. Doesn't matter if you want to get into this field or this field, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, and as long as you're making the proper steps in life, it's the most important thing I could ask for my son to do. And I respected that much. Even though I ain't do some of the shit I should have did, I still respected her enough to do the things that I needed to do. And I think honestly, without her guidance, and even some of the guidance that I had from not just my father's family, but everybody else, I'd be one of these niggas just coming home right now. I'm serious on that. I'd have been one of them fools that just now coming home when I could have avoided a lot of this shit. Because I was really on that type of time. Like, my temper said anything. It was really, nigga, I was on go first, ask questions later.
Yeah.
Well, why you hit this nigga in his head for? Ask him. Let him get hit in his head. Ask him first before you come asking me. That's how I was, and I still like that to some degree. Nigga, ask what happened. Ask this person what happened, and I will tell you what really happened. Go on there.
And they go present it his own way. You might not like how he presented, but he gonna present it his own way.
Yeah, but you gotta know, you know what it is, Frankie? You kinda got a point, but it's not so much as destroy the old ways. No. We gotta restore the old ways as far as we gotta get back to having people on point. Nigga, look, if I see your kid wilding the fuck out, nigga, especially if your kid is hanging with mom, nigga, I'm gonna tell you about it. And if you can't respect what I just said, then your kid don't need to be around moms. Period.
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have some people, and see, that's the thing too. One thing a parent never supposed to do is judge another one by their cover. Because I had one or two people my mom's was kind of unsavory with at first when I was younger. But to this day, we still fucking tight. And if anything go there, nigga, we own it. Like, we three type of niggas that you don't want no type of problems with. Like, it's just that, yo, we unite, nigga. Like, fuck out of here. That's it.
Yeah. I mean,
it takes a village to raise, like I said, it takes a village to raise a whole child, to raise children in the community, period. Because some of them, yeah, they might not come from that background that they think they should be coming from. But that doesn't mean as a community you give up on them kids neither.
Yeah.
Like I said, in order for them to do better, gotta show them better. You know? You don't do that, then you are a part of that destruction that I've been talking about. And then, like I said, you are the type of cancer that needs to be out the community. So you better pick your poison.
Oh man, I don't know what it is about Nate, man. This nigga always had me laughing at the wrong time, man.
Nah, I seen him do that to everybody. I just made my uncle split up his beer earlier, and I forgot what the fuck I said to him earlier. But he just like, you motherfucker. He was like, yeah, I can't drink nothing around you no more. I see what this is. Like, yeah, no, I know. You know I'm gonna say some huff shit, baby.
Yeah, Nate, we know. Nate that bold dude. Nate, they gonna be the dude gonna be bold as hell. Just go say it.
Nah, cause I had somebody tell me, he said, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Your funny is funny because nigga, you just be coming out of left field. He was like, and in the way sometimes you just be like, nigga, how you ain't just fucking. Yeah, I did. I kind of came up with that. I came up with that.
Yeah, they just different. They can be militant 1 minute, he can be funny the next minute, and the next minute he can be serious. So you don't know what Nate you gonna get. Nate
Yeah.
like he like Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. You don't know what side of Nate you gonna get. I'm just
Nah,
leaving.
I'm a Rubik's cube, nigga. I'm a Rubik's cube, nigga. If you get all the red, you know what time it is. That means I'm leaving everything dead. If you get all green, that means everybody good with me. You get all blue, I'm gonna be serious with you. Like, that's it. Like, but
Okay,
nah, but
Mr.
we gotta
Rubik's
prepare.
Cube.
Like, see, that's the thing we gotta prepare for. Like I said, a lot of things we're gonna have to really implement and start incorporating, and not now, but right now. Because it's like I said, right now, there's a kid out here right now probably being on some wild shit. They parent don't know nothing. And then
Yep.
you got people that know the parents and probably could say something, but they ain't saying nothing. You got to stop doing that shit. Just because it's not your kid does not mean it's not a kid, period. It doesn't matter if it's your kid or not.
Yep. Well, Nate, I ain't gonna hold your time, bro.
Yeah, I know, because you light skin. I know. Don't worry.
Man, go ahead, man. This nigga always got jokes, man.
Yeah, because you stay leaving out the church early. That's it. We going to put you on double duty from now on. Don't worry. We going to put you on double duty from now on. That's it.
I already told you, man. I'm gonna have little babies with the choppers, man. They gonna handle that.
Like we said, little baby black Jesus is running around here and all of that. It's like,
I mean, I know, well, I know. Queen E gonna let me have it too. Cause I stay in her, but now then I get a notification. I'm gone again. I just move around like a chessboard, man. But see, I got to get to her church early. 'Cause I can't come late to her church because she called me out the last time I did that. So I know how that go. D2 tried to save me, but it was too late, my dude.
nah, yo, Frankie, yo, listen, that's just me. I be fucking funny with that shit. I be being stupid sometimes. That should be funny. And nigga say, wait, what? Yeah, you light skin, son. You acting mad. You acting mad Drake-ish right now. I don't know, son. Gotta start acting Pusha T-ish right now.
But
Salute, bro. Nah, but like I said, bro, you know, anytime that panel open, y'all already know what it is. Like I said, it's just this is conversations that need to be had right now.
yeah,
Not entertaining shit. I don't need to entertain. So I don't give a fuck who got in somebody panty drawers. I don't care who got a sex tape out. I don't care about none of that, son. Like I care about trying to help my community one way or another. Fuck bullshit. And if you ain't about that shit, then that goes to show you where your fucking loyalties lie at. Fuck out of here.
oh man. It's just the way they said that shit had me, man.
Nah, it's the truth, son. Like when I be on this type of time, I've seen this where everybody be like, yeah, I know you being serious, but yeah, I know I'm being serious. Why the fuck you asking? I don't know, but it's funny. You know what? I'm not fucking with y'all no more. I can't be serious, so I gotta be a dickhead all day. Okay.
I mean, everybody gonna have that moment. I mean, you try not to be a smart ass, but sometimes you gotta be sometimes, even though you don't want to be, but you gotta be sometimes.
Nah, that's a fact. But then see, like when I'm on that type of time, because like I said, hold on, I'm gonna drop this shit again. I'm gonna drop this shit again in case somebody do. But like I said, I drop the panels mostly because I say just in case. Because like I said, certain topics I know everybody, whether y'all got kids or not. Y'all got god kids, cousins, all of that. Some of this shit affects you, period. Fuck what you talking about.
You right. You right.
Drop the link again for y'all in case anybody else want to pop up, give their views and opinions. And if not, giving myself another so often, and I'm gonna let y'all enjoy y'all Sunday nights and run these streets like a little hoe.
Well, all right, Nate, man. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, you already know, bro. Anytime the panel open, bro, you already know.
Yeah, I got you.
No doubt, man. Have a good one.
All right, man.
Yeah, shout outs though. Shout outs to my boy Kev. You know, like I said, that link is posted in the chat if anybody else want to pop up and say something. I feel like I mostly got the things I need to get out. Like I said, we gotta come together as a community, period. And it doesn't matter. We gotta bring back the old ways we was doing shit. And we gotta incorporate it and let it be known that it's just certain things in these neighborhoods that are not gonna be accepted by women nor kids, you know, nor men neither. Like I said last night, I stand firm on what I said about preying on women and shit. You ain't no real man if you gotta do that shit. You preying on women and kids, you ain't no real man. You a fucking boy and you an evil sack of shit. Take it how you want to take it. Straight up. Gotta stop promoting all the wrong negative shit. Start promoting the right shit. You know? And if y'all niggas ain't gonna stand up against the people in the community that are fucking up the community, then you just no good. You just as bad as them. Because you turn a blind eye to shit. At some point, it gotta resonate with all of y'all. This shit is about to get more crucial than it's ever been. And if you really do not want to be that next victim, or you don't want your kids to be that next victim, get them in check soon. And as a community, start standing up on things you're supposed to stand up on. Period. You know? Just like I said, back in the day, it was different. You know? Because fuck just that. You know? We had them situations where you, even if you thought you were going to try to lie, you can't lie to somebody that already got the truth and already got evidence on what you don't. So, you know, like I said, even back in the day, you could have tried to lie to your moms about something or your pops about something. But if they already knew the fucking truth about everything, what was you going to be able to do but just be truthful and tell the truth? Like, why risk lying? That's just like some of you youngins now. Why risk lying to your parents if you know at some point they're going to find out the truth? Just be truthful with them. And I don't agree with certain things, but I do agree that at some point, supposed to have a love and a mutual respect and an honor for your parent. Straight up. It's like I said, if you don't fucking stand up for something, you can fall for everything. And the sad part is, your kids are going to be part of that fucking sacrifice. So again, y'all parents are going to definitely have to get in tune with your kids and start showing them better ways to fucking make it in life. The streets is not always going to be the number one option for you to fucking make something happen. You can make something happen by just getting involved in the right type of things that you should be involved in. Make a change for your community the way you see fit. That street money ain't always good money. Yeah, like I said, you know, some of y'all gonna have to really get into start teaching your kids the right ways to earn. Not every kid gotta be enticed or wrapped up in the street. And again, if you are supposed to be the parents or the guardians or whoever, regardless of what situation going on, you're supposed to make sure them kids is right, man. That's it. Like I said, when are we gonna get tired of hearing the same shit happening day in and day out? Don't wait till it gets too late, too close to home, and then now you want to cry about something, or now you want to make a change for something. No, your change starts from home. Everything that you think about when it's coming to your kids start from home. So get your home right, get yourself right, get your kids right, and maybe you won't have to worry about them dying or getting locked up. Yes, we know when people get a certain age, they carve out their own history and they carve out their own path in life. But while they are up under your roof and while they are up under your jurisdiction, you are supposed to be doing the right shit regardless. Don't let that go over your head. And again, some of y'all got to stop being fucking friends with your kids because that's what starts a lot of these doors to be open. Now the parents are being disrespected because you've been too friendly with the kids. I remember one day I almost snapped. I almost snapped on a young kid. Like, I know you ain't cursing at your mother, the person that gave you life. Fuck that bitch. I slapped the shit out of him. Guess what? You thought something was gonna happen to me? Nope. Mother and father was both like, yo, what happened? Yeah, all of that tough shit, it ceased to exist after I slapped fire out you. He thought the parent, y'all gonna let him just do that to me? Yeah, nigga, we know him for mad long. Nigga, like, you bugging. We told him in the event you got out of pocket to do what he do. We know your ass already, man. We've been trying to talk to you long enough. So you think you know everything, go find out the hard way. And the right person done taught you the right lesson. Ever since that day, he ain't never disrespect his moms again. Never. Yeah, because we're not doing shit like that. Because I wasn't doing shit like that. And even when I thought to do a shit like that, I got checked right then and there. And that's what needs to start happening. We're only one of the small handfuls that still believe in old core values when it comes to discipline and all that shit. And I believe any kid that is being disrespectful towards an adult deserves all types of consequences that come with it. Because again, in the same token, some of you younger folks would be mad if somebody violated your parents or said some wild shit about your parents. And again, some of y'all parents will have to get your kids in tune. All that emotional shit, you don't have to put emotion to every aspect of life. You only put emotion to things that you're supposed to, like your family, your community, your wife and kids if you got it, etc., etc. That's it. Not supposed to put your emotions into every little thing of life. You know? And some of y'all just do shit because y'all going off emotion and you're not thinking logically. You're just going off that raw emotion like always. So, like I said, it's up to you parents now to start dropping the ball. Stop dropping the ball. Stop dropping the ball. I keep saying that shit. Stop dropping the ball when it comes to your kids. Stop it. Pick that ball up and go as far as you can go. Like I said, your kids are supposed to be the reflections of you, and they're supposed to be part of that blueprint to keep the prosperity and the wealth and the growth and the strength of the family and the generations together. Period. Leave your mark the way you're supposed to leave your mark, man. Black soul salute. You know, definitely make sure you leave your mark the way you're supposed to leave your mark. You want your kids to respect shit, and if you want a lot of these other kids to see something, a lot of you adults are gonna have to start showing better. Once these people start seeing, oh, these people still standing on their square regardless to what's been fucking presented in front of them, they gonna have no choice but to respect that. I used to work security a couple years ago when I was working residential security a couple years ago. Man, you had a lot of them that I know was doing what they was doing, and I didn't care what they was doing to a degree. Just don't do it in front of me. That was the only respect I had. Don't do it in front of me, and I don't gotta fucking go by the fucking guidelines I gotta go by. That's it. I remember one time I had to check somebody without having to get physical. I just checked them and told them, look, this your block, you do what you do, you right. But guess what? When I'm sitting here, I'm doing what I gotta do, whether you like it or not. And I ain't trying to step on your toes. You do what you gotta do, but you know at a certain time all that. Because he ain't gotta worry about me. And see, a lot of them didn't like my supervisor back then. Because they both of them wasn't with the shits. They was on your neck. Like, so I had to check him and tell him, no, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but you're gonna respect me. Same way I'm respecting you, you're gonna respect me. Period. I don't care what you know. But is there certain things you're not gonna be able to do in front of me? And I'm not gonna risk my fucking life, or I'm not gonna risk my job because you niggas don't want to have the same respect that I'm having. So we gonna have to check this shit, nip it in the butt. And sure enough, that nigga had to respect that shit. And he did respect it because he was one of them hard headed niggas ain't want to listen to my supervisor came running in on some shit, try to throw me under the not even throw me under the bus, just try to, oh, so you just allowing this person to sit in the lobby? First of all, I just got in the lobby. Second of all, I didn't know you was sitting here. I just finished the round. So once it was on that, he had to deal with that loud mouth and shit. And sure enough, he just, yo, bro, I ain't fucking around no more. So you got it. You got it. So yeah, you know that you don't like this person. So what you think gonna happen? At some point, the supervisors and managers will come and check on their people. Come on now. Have some fucking common decency and respect. Not stopping you from doing what you're doing if you're getting money, but have a respect level too. Because I still got to do my job at the end of the day. You work with me, I work with you. I could be the coolest person in the world. But if you want to be disrespectful, I will be the disrespectfulest bastard you ever seen in life. You know, that's just that simple. You know, if ain't nobody else gonna pop up, I'm gonna just leave this live off soon. You know, again, like I say, parents, get in tune with your kids. Youngins, get in tune with your soul before it's too late. Fellas, some of y'all gonna have to really start being them fucking lions in the fucking community like we once was, man. Like I said, you don't want no more death and destruction. You don't know want you don't want no more crying and all this other shit. Then get it together. Grab your nuts, stand on your 10 toes, and do what you gotta do. Get these kids in tune and get them in line before they end up losing their life. Or fucking up their life, possibly. You know? That's the whole gist of it. These are the type of topics I will be covering and be talking about. And I will be having open panels. Even if some of the people don't pop up right then and there, at some point they will. Because I'm going to end up hitting a topic that's going to hit everybody. So I know ain't nobody else popping up, so I'm gonna just sit there and start the benediction. Yeah, it really is no benediction though. Only thing I could tell some of y'all parents is if you really want certain things in society to change, you're gonna have to be a part of that change. And it starts not just with you and yours. You gotta make sure the people around you are in the same mind state to build and not destroy. That's it. If you don't instill that, don't get mad when things happen to you or your kids because of the actions you chose or because of the facts that you chose to ignore. Get it together, y'all. Definitely get it together. You know, I'm gonna take the time out to thank everybody that tuned in. I know everybody else was probably doing little lives and stuff today too. So, like I said, I know some of y'all getting prepared for tomorrow. You know, so I pray and hope that all y'all have a blessed evening, a productive Monday. You know, definitely have fun tuning in with y'all. And I probably might do a live tomorrow night, 9 out of 10 too. I'll probably have another open panel. Shit, after tonight. I ain't gonna be working until Friday, so shit. I might most likely just do an open panel live tomorrow. So for those, y'all already know. Y'all want to hit that panel, hit it. You know, I do appreciate y'all though. You know, and these are the type of topics we're gonna definitely have to be in here on. So and if you was new to the channel, again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know, and shout outs to those that was watching in the bushes, good and bad. Because you don't always got bad people in the bushes watching. I know the good people in the bushes watching. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know, y'all already know love is love, and that anytime y'all decide to come from the bushes and come up on this panel, y'all already know, it's more than welcome. You know, and shout outs to the replay gang. You know, it's your boy Nate the Great. You know, hope everybody have a blessed evening. At some point, y'all probably see me running around these streets again. So until the next episode, y'all already know. Peace and blessings, y'all. We up out of here.